Hi guys, I am Nuala Mary Linka, aka Nunu, your friendly teacher guide, and welcome to the first day of English 103 during this very accelerated, abbreviated 5-week semester in which we will write 10,000 words in, yes, 5 weeks, and think at the same time. Okay. Normally we have 16 weeks to do all the work we'll be doing, the essays that consist of 10,000 words. So at the very beginning, let me tell you, make sure that you are prepared for this challenge because this class is squished into 5 weeks and I will not be able to accept late homework habitually from you. Okay, so make sure you are ready for this workload. You will be working several hours a week, okay, or more. So that's my first caution to you. All right, let's look at our class here. Let's scroll down a little bit, and this great brain, I just love it. I found it on the internet, and I think it's a wonderful motif, a symbol for our class because it's a brain turning off when we don't think and on when we do think. Okay, we think we're thinking all the time, but there are different levels of thinking, different degrees, different qualities of thinking, and we're going to be doing the highest quality, which is critical thinking. Okay, let's look at this menu over here. It's very, very abbreviated, and that's because I don't like a lot of tabs on a menu. I think simpler is better. And so we are here in home, and home for us is a kind of bulletin board. On our bulletin board every week, I post a link to modules, and I have the to-do list for the week listed here. Modules is our class Bible, and let me just click on it right here so we can see it. And everything we're going to do in the week is in to-do list order. All of our assignments, they're right here, all the way down. Okay, so let me click back on home. And your question for me might be, well, why do you have a link to modules here when, and let me move my picture over here, we have a to-do list up here. Well, this to-do list is kind of busy with lots of assignments that are due weeks ahead of time. And although we're in an accelerated class and you will be maybe a little bit overwhelmed because you're writing 10,000 words in 5 weeks, I don't like you to feel too overwhelmed. I like to put our work in bite-sized pieces and just the week one work to focus on first. This to-do list has weeks in advance. Okay, so I like to create this handy link, and up in the left corner here, I'll usually have a weekly video for you giving you an orientation to the class. Okay, modules comes next, of course, in the left menu here. Modules is our class Bible. We've seen it. What comes next after that is the syllabus, and I feed it to you in bite-sized pieces in 16 elements here so you can scan through it because I don't like you to be overwhelmed by a big glob of syllabus that goes on for pages and pages. Oh, and at the bottom of the syllabus is a course summary. These are all the assignments we'll be doing. So the first thing is instructor and course information. And of course, you have my name right here. We're in English 103, section 11231. This is composition and critical thinking. It's winter 2020, and as you already know, we have a 5-week semester, not a 16-week semester, a 5-week semester from January 6th to February 9th, 2020. Happy New Year, by the way. We have just these 5 weeks to do what we would normally accomplish in 16 weeks. So again, that warning, that caution, make sure you're ready for this course, all right? I do not keep office hours during the winter, but I do Skype on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I'm always available here in inbox Monday through Friday, usually weekends, but sometimes when you email me on weekends, I may be busy with my 2 sons. I'm a single mom, and I'll be grading, of course, all your essays that you write, so I may not return an email until Monday, but I'm pretty fast about returning emails. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you this instructor and course information. I'm going to click on the back arrow here, and I'm going to take us back into the syllabus. We have our course description, our course learning objectives, and these are important. These are the objectives you need to master to pass this course, and how well you master it depends on what kind of grade you get. It's not my decision, it's always your decision, okay? What grade you get. It's never the teacher, or it shouldn't be. All right, I'm going to click on the back arrow. I'm back in the syllabus. I want to call your attention to number 13, DSPS and ADA rights. That's if you have a learning disability, and also the American Disabilities Act. All of that information is right here for you, and what you need to do to receive extra time. Okay, so you'll want to look through the syllabus very carefully. Now I'm going to go down next in the left menu here, and we have grades. And grades is super important. That's where you find my notes to you when I give you a grade. I don't just plop a grade on an essay you write. I give you a justification for that grade. And also you have number 7, the discussion rubric, and number 8, the general essay rubric. And these are my grading guidelines. All right. We have Canvas tutorials next in our left menu, and that is self-explanatory. If you're not familiar with the Canvas software, learn it, and it's right here for you. What's next is Office 365, which I personally love because it has lots of free apps that are available to you online, such as Word and PowerPoint. And last but not least, in our left menu, we have Quest for Online Success right here, and that gives you really valuable information about how to be successful in an online classroom. Okay, I'm going to go back up to home to our bulletin board, and I'm going to move my image right here, and I'm going to get out of student view. So you're going to see the view that I see, and all of a sudden it looks like your menu is like really long, but all of these oval shapes with a slash through it is what I will see. You will not see it. I'm going into that because I want to show you the assignments which do not open right away for you because it is right before the semester begins and there's a time lock. Okay, so I want to call your attention to something. Most of the assignments have a Sunday due date here. Don't be deceived by that. In our first assignment, which is FAQ, frequently asked questions, I point out something very interesting to you in FAQ, frequently asked questions, which is an orientation to our class, and it's going to be right in these questions. How will I know what's due when? How will I know? Let me try that again. How will I know what's due when? Do you have a detailed list of all assignments? Are all assignments due Sunday as the due dates in modules indicate? Now that's very important because I just showed you in modules right here, and I'm going to go back into it, that the due dates appear to be Sunday. They're not. So you need to be aware of that right away. Now, when you read the directions to this assignment and answer these questions and click on this link, you'll find the answers here that are super important. Let me just move my image right up over here. Number 3, are all assignments due Sunday as the due dates and modules indicate? And I have the elephant here saying don't forget. Most assignments have 2 parts and 2 due dates, 11:59 p.m. on Thursday and 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. Do not begin working on Sunday or on the weekend and think I can do this. If you have a heavy workload, you can only work on weekends. This class is not for you. You need to work all throughout the week. I cannot extend these due dates. Remember, it's your choice to take 5 weeks, 10,000 words that you would normally complete in 16 weeks. So begin working immediately on all assignments, and they're all open to you in modules, so even work ahead, okay? So you want to pay attention to this. And our other question, how will I know what's due when? Do you have a detailed list of all assignments? And I have here, yes, I do. It's in modules. The second item in the left menu. And here it is right here, 1, 2. Modules is our class Bible. It contains all assignments with links to associated readings in date order from week 1 to week 5. So your first assignment is an FAQ, and it makes you aware of what we're doing in this class, and that's super important. Now I'm going to move my image over here. I'm going to go back to home. I'm going to go into student view so you're not freaked out by all that long list of items here. And I'm going to go back into syllabus, and I'm going to point out one other important piece of information to you, although you should read everything in the syllabus right here. And it's number 4, all about this class. And I'm going to scroll down and show it to you here. You must complete all writings in this class. If you have an emergency situation that prevents you from doing so and have completed 60% of the classwork, then you will receive an incomplete grade. If you receive an incomplete grade, you have 1 year to make up missing assignments. Please don't miss assignments. You must complete all assignments to have a grade for this class. You will not receive a grade unless you complete those 10,000 words, okay? So that's super important. All right, all the dire warnings aside, I'm taking us back into home. Our nifty image of the brain right here, which I'm just in love with. I always feel like I'm turning off and I'm turning on my brain. I turn off my brain when I'm watching Netflix, and I turn it on when I read or I think about an issue such as the upcoming presidential elections. Okay, I want to remind you that I'm here in Inbox. I care deeply about your learning. No question is ever not important, and you are important, okay? So let's have a great semester, and I look forward to working with you. And one last message to you. I'm not God. I don't think that for a second. I'm not your boss. I'm your friendly teacher guide. I need your help to make this class function smoothly. I'm going to learn from you just like you learned from me. You're going to teach me how to teach you, okay? So again, that friendly last note, let's have a great semester.